Hello, I am Talking Owl, the storyteller. Today's story is The Rise of Erythea, the Phoenix of Olympus. In Greek mythology, Mount Olympus was the home of the gods and the center of divine powers. It was believed that the gods and goddesses lived on Mount Olympus and controlled the human affairs and the natural phenomena like fire, flood, earthquakes, crops, and storms on earth. Zeus was the king and protector of both gods and men. Phoenix is a mythological bird that represents immortality and renewal of life. After every few hundred years, the phoenix sets itself on fire. From the ashes a new phoenix is born and begins a new life. Athena is the goddess of wisdom and war. Hephaestus was the god of fire and forge. In the golden age of the Greek gods, when Olympus stood as the beacon of divine power, a remarkable creature lived in the sun-drenched lands of the east. Erythea, a phoenix of unparalleled beauty. Her plumage shimmered with hues of scarlet and gold, and her cry echoed like a mournful melody across the skies. Many believed she was a gift from Helios, the sun god, for she bore the flames of rebirth, a cycle of destruction and renewal that fascinated gods and mortals alike. Zeus, the king of the gods, summoned Erythea to Olympus during a turbulent time. The Titan remnants had stirred chaos across the realms, and Zeus sought a new guardian, one immune to the ravages of time and destruction. "You, Erythea, are unlike any mortal beast," Zeus proclaimed, his voice resonating through the marble halls. "Your essence embodies eternity. I task you to guard the flame of ether, the eternal fire that powers Olympus." Erythea bowed her radiant head. "I am honored, mighty Zeus. But the flame of ether is a force of unparalleled might. Even I, born of fire, cannot harness its power forever." Athena, the goddess of wisdom, stepped forward, her gray eyes calculating. "Erythea speaks true. The flame's power must not only be guarded but balanced. We must craft a bond between its essence and the phoenix's cycle of renewal." With a nod, Zeus struck his thunderbolt against the stone floor. The gods combined their powers to bind Erythea's spirit to the flame. In doing so, Erythea's life cycle became intertwined with the vitality of Olympus itself. As long as she lived and burned anew, the flame would endure. Years passed, and Olympus flourished under Erythea's guardianship. But envy festered in the heart of Hephaestus, the god of fire and forge. He resented that a mere creature, not of divine blood, wielded such significance. One fateful evening, Hephaestus crafted a gleaming, enchanted cage, a prison capable of suppressing even Erythea's fiery essence. Disguised as a gift, he presented it to her. "Erythea, your beauty and loyalty are unmatched," he said, feigning admiration. "Accept this gift as a token of Olympus' gratitude." The phoenix, trusting and unassuming, entered the cage. In an instant, Hephaestus's trap snapped shut, dousing her flames and trapping her spirit. Hephaestus carried the cage to the mortal realm, intending to conceal her far from Olympus, leaving the flame of ether unguarded. The disappearance of Erythea threw Olympus into turmoil. Mortals felt the earth tremble and the skies darken, unaware of the divine chaos above. In a secluded village, a mortal blacksmith named Lysander stumbled upon a peculiar sight, a bird of exquisite beauty, trapped in a cage that radiated unnatural cold. Lysander, a humble yet curious man, approached cautiously. "What creature is this, burning even in confinement?" he murmured. Erythea's voice, weakened but melodious, reached him. "I am Erythea, the phoenix of Olympus. I have been betrayed and caged by Hephaestus. Release me, mortal, and I shall restore balance to your world." Lysander, though skeptical, sensed truth in her words. He examined the cage, noting its divine craftsmanship. Using all his skill, he worked tirelessly to forge a key from the remnants of a fallen meteorite, a material imbued with celestial power. After days of toil, Lysander unlocked the cage. Erythea burst forth in a blaze of light, her flames reigniting with ferocious intensity. But her freedom came at a cost. Her bond with the flame of ether had weakened, and Olympus teetered on the brink of collapse. Erythea turned to Lysander. "You have freed me, but my task is unfinished. Will you aid me in my return to Olympus?" Lysander, emboldened by the phoenix's trust, nodded. Together, they embarked on a perilous journey to Mount Olympus, facing monstrous creatures and natural disasters unleashed by the flame's instability. One night, as they rested near a smoldering volcano, Erythea shared her fears. "Even if I reach Olympus, I may not be strong enough to restore the flame. My rebirth cycle weakens with each passing day. Lysander, ever resourceful, proposed a daring idea. If your essence thrives in fire, we must harness the purest flames of the earth to bolster your strength. This volcano, perhaps it holds the answer. Erythea agreed, plunging into the molten core of the volcano. Her cries echoed as she absorbed its fiery energy, emerging more radiant than ever. When they reached Olympus, the scene was dire. The flame of ether flickered weakly, and the gods argued among themselves. Zeus, his fury unmatched, demanded Hephaestus explain his treachery. Before the gods could retaliate, Erythea soared into the throne room, her flames illuminating the despairing halls. Enough. Olympus needs unity, not division. The flame can be restored, but only if we act now. With Lysander's aid, Erythea approached the flame. Channeling her newfound strength, she poured her essence into it, reigniting its brilliance. The fire roared back to life, restoring balance to Olympus and the mortal realm. In her final act, Erythea cast a stern gaze at Hephaestus. Your envy nearly destroyed the world. Let this serve as a reminder that even the smallest beings can hold great power. Erythea's sacrifice did not go unnoticed. The gods decreed that her spirit would live on, rising from its ashes every millennium to renew the flame of ether. Lysander, hailed as a hero, was granted a place among the stars, his constellation shining as a reminder of mortal courage. To this day, mortals speak of Erythea, the phoenix who bridged the gap between gods and men, and her tale inspires all who hear it. For in her story lies the eternal truth: from ashes, greatness can rise. The story delivers a message of hope and renewal of life.
If you like the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe.